Now we are going to see about statistics and its uses. First, the statistics, it is very important in everyday life. We are measuring everything, even my friend's knowledge, even my friend's interest on me, my parents' love, how much they are having love. So everything we are measuring. So to define, so how much one person having knowledge or how much ability he can do that, that instead of simply telling or simply measuring, if you are using your exact measurement, that will give more meaningful to us in this world. So it is giving more meaning to the things which is around us. That will help us to understand what it is, whether it is possible to do with that or not. That's why the statistics gives meaning to us in different walk of our life. And it gives more table, charts and figures that will help us to understand more about a thing which we need to understand. This table, charts and figures having certain principles. Based on that we are figuring it out. So what happened? It shows some values to us. From that we are understanding what it is. What's the difference between two things? So tables, the form of tables, the form of charts and figures, it is giving more informations to us. Useful. Statistics is useful in the field of experimentation and research. So to do experiment, especially we are nurses, we are updating our knowledge, we are updating our procedures. Without proper experimentation, we cannot update our existing system in the nursing. So that's why this statistics is very very important. Research and statistics, it is very very important in our nursing profession. Numerical information around us. Statistics gives numerical informations. From the numbers, we are understanding the value of things, what we want to know. For example, when we compare two persons, we can say the first person having 50 percentage more knowledge than the second person. Here we are using number 50 percentage. That shows how much that person, first person, is different from the second person exactly. For that, the statistics is very important. The study of statistics involves refining numerical and non-numerical information to useful data. So whatever research we are doing, finally we are coming to understand there is value or there is no value. This is how we will come to know the values taken are gone through the statistics. We are using that values to understand the value of data. Example, when we find new procedures to apply to the patient, first we will do the research and we collect the data, then data we analyze and interpret it. In the interpretation we will come to know that this is useful or not. Whatever we collected the numbers, we are make it as useful. Useful means it is helpful to us to understand the thing we did is good for nursing, it's not good for nursing. So that's why the statistics is very important. And we can go next definition. Statistics is defined as collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of numerical data. Numerical data. This is what raw data we are collected from the samples. Samples in the sense to whom we are giving treatment to understand the value of treatment. Example, the patients or samples. If you are assessing knowledge of stats, the stats are samples. We are taking few samples to understand their knowledge and we are generalizing that knowledge to all stats. So for how many of them we did the research, that peoples are called samples. You see, once again we can see this definition. Statistics is defined as collection. Collection. You see this picture. Here this person is collecting data from this woman. So this is collection. Simply he will collect how many of them in their home, how many males, how many females, how many children. This and all he will collect. How many houses there, how many fields are there, how many properties are there, anybody having any communicable disease or not. So like that he will collect all the data. This is collection. Next is presentation. You see presentation after collecting the data. This is samples. This is samples. Samples is a one person, second person, third person, fourth person, like that. From how many of them we used to collect data, their numbers we are putting here. And based on their information, the numbers we are arranging here. So like that, this is social demographic data related things. And if you are doing research or knowledge, then knowledge questionnaire also we have to make this table arrangement. We have to make table and based on the data, we are putting the numbers here. If the person said yes, then 1. If the person said no to the question, 0. And this here second question will come. If he said no, this person said no, 0. This person said no, 0. And he said yes, 1. So like that, there are different formats are there to collect the data. There are different questionnaires are there to collect the data. In questionnaires, different formats are there. Questionnaires, different type of questionnaires are there. So here just this is an example I am giving just to understand what, how, why. So this like this we are arranging the data. This is data. We collected numbers. The numbers we are putting, arranging. So this is called presentation. Usually this we use, we are using in Excel. Excel is a Microsoft project, not project, is a Microsoft product where Excel is there. Like it is like Word, PPT, like that. Microsoft one software is Excel. It is otherwise called spreadsheet. Spreadsheet. In that also we can arrange the numbers. That is called presentation. We are organizing the numbers. We can say organizing the numbers what we have collected. Detailing in future videos we can see. So just to understand this type of collected data we are arranging in spreadsheet. That is called presentation. Another one is analysis. After arranging, organizing the data, from that we have to find some mathematical calculations that and all mean, median, mode, standard deviation, etc. Because so many things are there in future videos we can see that. And t-test, chi-square set, etc. So many different other types of tests are there. There is so different between these two. This parts is different from these two. There is different values are there. These calculations so that values. So this is analysis part. We are using, we are understanding the importance from the data. That is called analysis part. Okay. Next, interpretation. After analyzing, after using the formulas, we are getting some information that is called interpretation. From the numbers, we are getting some information that is called interpretation. You see, 60% of them had adequate knowledge. Like that, we are interpreting after getting the result of the data. From the result we will find. This is example I am telling. If the number comes 60%, they had inadequate knowledge like that. If you want to say the data had to be uh, calculated with the formulas. This is interpretation and the end product. Then sometimes these and all three examples are given. There is a significant association between knowledge and socio-demographic variables. Like that we will interpret. There is a significant difference between experimental group and control group. So these are the different types of interpretations. Like this we will interpret after organizing and analyzing the data. So this is what this definition is telling. So I think now you understood the what is collection, what is presentation, what is analysis, what is interpretation. If we are doing these all, it is called statistics. Like that one definition is telling. This definition is telling a collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of numerical data is called statistics. If you have one numerical data, if you are doing these all things, then it is called statistics. So another same meaning, another definition also is telling statistics is the study of techniques. We are using techniques. These are not techniques only. In collection, different techniques are there. Presentation, different techniques are there. Analysis, different techniques are there. Interpretation, different techniques are there. So that's what this definition is telling. We are in study of techniques and procedures for data collection. Same classification that comes under presentation. Summarization also comes under here. Presentation only said here telling classification and summarization. Analysis also here telling and interpretation also telling. So this there is no much different between these two definition. So it is easy to understand these two. So actually we are studying biostatistics. We are nurses, we are in medical field, we are using biostatistics. So that's why we should understand what is biostatistics. Therefore, the definition of biostatistics is highly important for us. So biostatistics is the method used in dealing with statistics in the field of health sciences. Biostatistics is the method used in dealing with statistics in the field of health sciences. The above statistics, if you are using in the field of health science, that is called biostatistics. So health sciences means what? Such as biology, medicine, nursing, public health, dentistry, pharmacy and physical therapy. These are all the health sciences we are telling. In these health sciences, these statistics we are using that is called biostatistics. Then its uses. What is its use? Already I said so many things that and all uses only. Here few uses is there we can go through. It represents facts in a definite form. Facts in the definite form. Just before we saw uh, interpretation. See 50 percentage of having this. That is definitely, clearly it is telling. It is not simply telling he is having more knowledge than this person. Like that it is not telling. He is having 60 or 50 percentage more knowledge than him. Like that definitely, clearly it is expressing in clear form. So that's why it presents facts in a definite form. Clearly, precisely it is telling. Statistics helps in providing a better understanding and exact description of the phenomenon of nature. Same meaning. It is giving exact definition, the nature of the phenomenon. The statistics helps in the proper and efficient planning of statistics inquiry in any field of study. Statistics helps in the proper and efficient. Efficient means effective. The planning should be effective planning, not only planning. It gives effective planning of a statistical inquiry in any field of study. In any field of study, if you want to do a perfect research, the statistics is very important. If you want to understand the field perfectly, the statistics is very important. It facilitates comparisons, comparison between two persons, comparison between two fields, comparison between two procedures in nursing, comparison between two injections. So like that, to compare exactly, this statistics is highly important. It simplifies the masses of figures. Masses means it's highly complicated figures. To make it simple, the statistic is very important. because thousand peoples are there. We need to understand their lifestyle. Thousand peoples, how will you understand? It's a mass of figure. Or the whole India, or the whole UK, or the whole USA. If you want to understand the people's lifestyle or the development of the country or people's knowledge on particular field, if you want to understand, this is very difficult one. That's why it is telling masses of figures. But using statistics, but using statistics, we can make it simple because there is certain steps, certain procedures. If we follow that, we can make the mass of figures into simple. So that's why statistics is very useful. It helps in formulating and testing hypotheses. Hypothesis is the assumption. Is the assumption we need to prove. Assumption example, the person one is having more knowledge than the person second person. This is my assumption. But if I want to prove, I need to do the research with the help of statistics. With the help of statistics only, I can test that hypothesis and I can prove whether it is right or not. So, statistics is very helpful. It helps in prediction. So, that also my prediction. This year, there is no development in this country. So, this is my prediction. Then, if I do research with the help of statistics, I can prove it. So, development is based on the job opportunity for the peoples, education, health sectors, development. So all this comes under development. So when we do research, we have to collect data regarding that, and by using statistics, we will make an interpretation whether there is development is there or not. So my prediction may be right, sometimes may be wrong. That through statistics only I can understand. For that also the statistics is very useful. Very useful. Then application, same thing, defining normal and not normal in context of various aspects related to health and illness. So in different situations, in different context, in different environment, whether it is normal or abnormal, to define that, we can apply these statistics. Then establishing perfections of the diagnostic procedures. Diagnostic procedures perfection. To understand that, we can apply the statistics. We can apply the statistics on diagnostic procedures to establish perfection of that. Then collection, analysis, distribution of various population health statistics. For that we can apply statistics to find the people's uh, health related statistics. We can apply statistics. Planning of experiments and analysis of result. Yes, already I said for experiments we can use statistics. Observations on the sign, symptom, course, variation of the disease. Take one disease, how it is, its variations. To understand its variations, we can use statistics. Assessment of treatment protocol and different planning benefits for care and treatment of the patient. For this also we can use the statistics. Because this treatment protocol is made by the experts in that field. So they always follow the research. If they make one protocol, they will follow the protocol. But if they find any mistake on that protocol, that need to be changed. How they will find the mistake? Through research only. 10 years back, the research gave one result. According to that time, context. But after 10 years, now sometimes this protocol may need to be changed because now the research showing different result. So based on research, everything will change. So to understand the protocols goodness, we need to use research, we need to apply statistics. Different planning benefits, different planning benefits for care and treatment of patient. There's different planning in the sense what we are planning today may be ineffective in future because of future's context may change. So according to that, we need to change. For the changes, we need to apply research and statistics. So this is the application of statistics. Thanks. I hope you all understand this.